you were to dress up this year, what would your outfit have been?
Gee, that's a tough one. I sort of like the Green Hornet because he has just the mask. You take it off, he's just got, you know, the fedora and a business suit. I love the subtlety of his outfit.
RJ here, so our Comic-Con coverage continues with the one and only Mark Hamill. How are you?
Hi, RJ, good.
So Comic-Con, you've done a few of these. What number is this for you now?
You know, I've lost track, but I do remember when it used to be much smaller. It wasn't corporate sponsored. There weren't movie companies involved. There weren't gaming companies involved. It was like 15 dealers in the basement of the Ambassador with a 16mm projector to show old Flash Gordon serials.
Wow.
And we just went over one time because we wanted to see the Silent Lost World. That was probably 72 or 3.
Wow.
I remember the first con where they said, you know, it's going to top 5,000 people this year. Well, no way!
And that was like 150 almost. It's crazy.
It's shocking. I didn't know there were that many obsessive compulsives in the world.
And of course, some crazy costumes out here. What's one that stands out? What's the craziest one you've seen last couple days out here?
Well, I'm partial to the sushi girl costumes because they're barely there.
Right.
You know, so there's nothing like a little eye candy to give you self-confidence. You know, what I love are the family costumes where there's a dad Green Lantern, a mom Green Lantern, and a little baby Green Lantern in the stroller.
I love that.
The future generation
funny.
of comic book geeks.
I saw family and mafia costumes. That was kind of interesting.
What does a mafia costume consist of?
Just like a suit, a top hat, a mustache painted on, but different
for that Ray
family.
Liotta look, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, right? And if you were to dress up this year, what would your outfit have been?
Gee, that's a tough one. I sort of like the Green Hornet because he has just the mask. You take it off, he's just got, you know, the fedora and a business suit. I love the subtlety of his outfit. Spandex, you know, gets less desirable as you get older and older.
I would say, right?
It's hard to hold in your stomach that long.
Yeah, and you of course can't talk about Comic-Con without talking about the legendary Stan Lee, who you've been spending a lot of time with.
That's right, yeah.
Last couple days.
Well, Stan actually was in Comic Book the Movie. I did a mock documentary in 2004, and he was one of the people that participated in it. It was great. It was the first thing I ever had directed on camera, besides voiceover stuff. But he's amazing. You know, I asked him how he maintains the energy that he does at his age. He says, well, Mark, I get up every morning and I worry really hard. So,
good impersonation, by the way.
That's pretty much Stan to me, and his metabolism is shocking because the Lord knows he's years old and he has more energy than I do.
We were with Adrienne earlier, and she was talking about the panel yesterday, and you did a little Joker voice there yesterday. She said she loved it. That was the highlight of her trip.
Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Ta-da!
And you guys made a big announcement yesterday. We got a podcast that's going to be coming out soon.
Screening tonight.
So give us a little sneak peek. What can people look forward to when they're checking it out?
In the cast are people like Tony Todd, and Noah Hathaway, James Duvall, and Andy McKenzie, and David Dastmalchi, and it's Courtney Palm is our sushi girl. It's very much in the mold of a Reservoir Dogs. It's a really sort of gritty gangster picture. I was flattered that they thought of me for such a flamboyant character. And in fact, ironically, I said, why did you think of me? They said, well, if you can play a psycho like Joker in animation, you could probably do it on camera too. So this is my sort of first part that was directly because of the Joker.
And now you're part of the World of Heroes family, so that's kind of cool to be part of that.
Yeah, so I mean, I love pop culture myself. So aside from the galaxy far, far away, now I've got a little piece of the DC universe. I got to figure out, Stan Lee's my connection to Marvel because I really haven't. I've done a lot of Marvel animation. In fact, Stan did cameos in shows I've done. I did Incredible Hulk, I did Fantastic Four, I did the Superhero Squad, and Stan came in and played a couple of characters for us. He's so much fun. I mean, I hope I'm that happy when, you know, in my senior years.
Yeah, when, as you said, age.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm already myself, so I know what it's like.
All right, last thing, if you had to describe the entire Comic-Con experience just in one word, what would you have to say that word is?
Surreal.
There you have it. The one and only Mark Hamill. Comic-Con, as he said, it's pretty surreal.